Subscribe now. EU debates.
The President is right. European history will be written in Ukraine. That is why our support for a free European democracy against the brutal Russian aggression is paramount right now. And it is our historic responsibility to do everything possible to show this solidarity, including hard and far-reaching sanctions. And I'm happy to hear that a deal has been reached on a ban of Russian oil. It is an important next step, but it is certainly not the last one that we will need. And while this Parliament strongly supports the sanctions, we also already see the negative consequences this war has for Europe. After years of pandemic, we see the economic struggle of many households in the European Union. And our reaction to the pandemic, despite some challenges in the beginning, was based on one of our strongest assets, solidarity. With the Next Generation EU Fund, we managed to show that we can stand together in times of crisis. And the same, and probably more, is needed now. Because we all know what Putin is trying to do. He's trying to divide us, to play member state against member state, and to count that the social hardship that we will face will dry out our firm support for Ukraine. Putin is trying to divide Europe, to divide our societies. He's counting on our inability to manage this great challenge together. We cannot, colleagues, and we will not let him succeed in this. Let us show that we will face this challenge together, the East and the West of Europe, the North and the South. Let us show that all that he's succeeding in will be to revive the European social model, the promise of a European Union where nobody will be left behind. For that, we will need joint efforts, investments, a solidarity fund to balance out the social inequality. And we will have to proceed in creating a real social safety net on the European level by finally introducing a European minimum wage, closing the gender pay gap, and yes, also a European minimum income. This continent is weakest when it's divided and strongest when it is united. Let us be united against Putin. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Unser nächster Sprecher, Marco Camp.
Our next speaker is Michael Campomanorzi. 2 minutes 30.